All right, so to get started, we're going to go ahead and cover our Bitcoin basics for this section. And this time around, we're actually going to be covering a topic about cold storage. These are some words or terminology that you may hear in the space often. What is Bitcoin cold storage, and how does it actually compare to something like hot wallet or hot storage? You may hear those things talked about in the Bitcoin space. So what is Bitcoin cold storage? Cold storage simply means that your Bitcoin keys are stored offline and they are not connected to the internet. This is usually used in some sort of device that's actually holding those keys for you and allows you to help sign those transactions. And this process does help protect against cyber attacks. Without access to the internet and those keys never being online, they're less susceptible to those attacks. So that's really when someone says cold storage, what they mean. And that would be in comparison to, say, something like a hot wallet, which would be like your phone, right? Or a wallet software that you're using that actually has your keys stored on those, or even an exchange where everything that you have to do with your Bitcoin address is done through an online software itself. So when we talk about cold storage, though, one important aspect of that is a signing device, or sometimes referred to as hardware wallets. Wallet is an interesting word, though, because that actually, in my opinion, implies that the funds are stored there. So we like to refer to these as signing devices because what they're really doing is helping to store those keys as well as help you sign transactions. This is usually a small portable device. Looks like a couple of different things here. You see some examples here of the cold card, which we're going to jump into in a little bit, and also the ledger and Trezor. This can be used to generate those keys and store them offline. It does need some sort of wallet software to sign those transactions, so you would use that in conjunction with something. If you're an Unchained client, you're going to most obviously be using your Unchained account, but you can actually use any wallet software to interact with your Bitcoin address. Your seed phrases, those paper backups, are a backup for the information that this device is holding. And that's why we always recommend having physical backups, because you don't want to depend on this device specifically, right? And those seed phrases are actually cross-compatible. So you don't have to use the same one with the same device. You can change those devices over time to something that maybe offers additional settings or things that make it a little bit easier for you. Now, with that being said, that explains what a cold storage, Bitcoin cold storage is, and what a signing device is. So that concludes our Bitcoin basics for the day. I want to thank you for joining us for this section, and we'll see you next time.